approaching the end of our podcast here now. I got one more question, because this is something I'm huge on. I know Dave is too. How important is mindset to you versus physical and technical training? I kind of put those two in the same category. I think we put a lot of focus into tactics, the physical aspect, and the technique, and of course that's important. I truly feel that most of it comes to the mindset, and how you feel about competition, how confident you are, and like the accountability you put on yourself when you lose. Like, a lot of people don't do that. They lose and they blame the world for their losses, right? Yeah. I'm huge on that. So it's your mental approach to grappling. How do you feel about that as far as your mental game? Like, do you feel like you improved over the years, or how important is it to you?
In my or in general?
In your opinion.
In my opinion, the mental game is the most important for the athlete, because I have seen, like, even my students, like many athletes that is way less technical, way less prepared, but they win because they really want it, and they have a heart, and they have the desire, and they don't give up, they tough, and they can beat like really tough guys like that, And I see the opposite as well, like people that are really good in the gym, like really tough, like giving trouble for everyone, really technical, they train a lot, but they get in a tournament and looks like they freeze, I don't know, like and they lose for someone that it's way worse than and them. So I think my mindset, confidence, and you feel happy competing, you enjoy competing, you enjoy the adrenaline, you enjoy face someone. It's like really is the most important thing. And I think I built my mental game on these 3 years that I said, where I really had to train like crazy, train hurt, train it injured, train if I'm sick, doesn't matter what I'm training. And I think that made my mindset like really strong, and made like I enjoy training someone that or compete someone that's really tough, like I actually enjoy like when someone from outside that's really like tough and come to the gym, I stay like the whole night thinking about, oh man, tomorrow I'm gonna train that guy. I hope he comes, he comes, and I get the gym and man, let's go. I get really excited, to test myself and have like this type of training, and like for example, I always train with my students, like we do like the competition training, and always in the end of the competition, like in the end of the week, you are already really tired, and you call someone that is really tough, and they give you a trouble to do something, maybe they score at the event or you score a point on you, and you get like really frustrated, not like mad, but you get mad.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good mad.
And then you call them in the end and say, "Let's go, man." And then you keep rolling until the time finish, and no man, let's keep going. And then you look to the clock and already roll like 1 hour after train, So I really enjoy that.
So what's a typical hard competition session, a hard session at your gym? Or walk us through it.
I have the competition training every day, like 10:30 a.m. and it's 1 hour and a half of training. And we do like one position in the beginning, and then the rest it's sparring. So like some days like 10 of 6, some days 12 of 6, some days like 10 of 8. But it's pretty much like one to 1 hour and 20 minutes of sparring. Yeah. But of course there is like many different ways for you to do that training. I say to my students, if you go to someone hard in the next round, you call someone that you can like really control, you're cheating,
Yeah.
Because you just como fala enganar?
Trick.
You just trick yourself, So, I'm not saying this because I'm chasing you or anything like that, bro. I'm saying this because I want to be like I'm mentally strong, I want to
picking on them.
Not saying this because I'm picking you. I'm saying this because man, that's how you build your mental strong, you know.
I normally tell my students that jiu-jitsu love is tough love. If you love your training partners, you beat the shit out of them.
Of course.
That's how you show your love. It's not by being nice to them. You're not learning a thing when you're nice to them. You got to beat the crap out of them. Yeah. And that's you saying, I truly love you. I love you so much. I'm going to give you all this energy. I'm going to tap you as much as I can, and I'm going to make you a better grappler.
Yeah. Of course, there is different type of training partners. If you go with someone that train for hobby and you do that, you know, of course they're gonna get mad. You kind of being like a douchebag if you do that. But on competition training, everyone is there to compete. You know, everyone's there to get smashed and smash someone. So you need to actually train like really hard. You know.
Absolutely.
And it's not just enough to be in a hard room. You know, I learned this in high school. I went to a famous wrestling camp. It's called the J. Robinson Intensive Camp. It's 28 days long. And everybody in high school is afraid of there because like the training, the first day you get there, you're running miles and doing stairs, and you train 4 times a day for 2 hours each session. Like
that's crazy.
It's really, really tough, right? You wake up at 6 in the morning, you fall asleep at 11 at night, and you pretty much all you do is eat, sleep, train. Like you wake up, you train, you shower, you eat, you sleep for 30 minutes, you train again, and it repeats 4 times. But when I first got there, I was terrified because I was completely out of shape. I didn't prepare beforehand. I remember I told myself, okay, I'm going to start running every day like a month before. Yeah. And then I looked, I'm like, it's a week before. I'm like, crap. Let me run a mile. I ran it like in 9 minutes. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to get crushed.
I'm going tomorrow. Oh my God.
I don't think Mom. My mom paid all this money because I had to fly to Minnesota. I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna wash out in day one. Yeah. Right? But I survived, and then I started doing better and better. But I noticed there were kids that were terrible, and they still survived.
Yeah.
But then I saw them train, and they weren't training hard. Even though you could train as hard as you possibly want. Like, there was training sessions where I would throw up. I was literally crying from how hard I pushed.
Yeah.
But there's other kids that they're like, oh, wrestling. And then they're just like, they're still, they make like a verbal agreement. Like, oh, we're going to rest this round, you know? Yeah. Whereas like, so like, what you're saying, like if you grab an easy partner, you can go through a full session.
And then you can do like 30 rounds, you know, that way. But it's better, it's like you said, quality, you know. Yeah. It's better you do like 10 rounds good with quality than do like 30 rounds, you know. So